And I always, this is my theory. The seasons that don't have much tend to always have the best heat.
I'm telling you,
That's my
G.
theory.
They usually know. They usually, if it's not, they usually have like that surprise hitter that's like, holy crap! I did not expect this to be as fire.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and get to this winter anime season.
Fall.
This is gonna be very, very quick.
This is fall.
So, fall. I don't know why I keep thinking winter for some odd reason, but no really big bangers on this one, but Demon Slayer. That's the banger. Is Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer don't start until winter though.
Oh yeah.
7 episodes of hell.
Hey,
Oh.
but no,
Hold
the
on.
Demon
though.
Slayer episodic edition, my nigga.
Hold on though. She messing. Hell, listen to me though. I gotta call the Demon Slayer fans out because there's so many people capping for that recap of the movie, and they're like, "Well, I haven't seen the movie yet," and I'm just like, at this point in time, if you can't see the movie, that's your own fault. The movie is there.
It was on Funimation for free.
The movie is on Funimation free. Crunchyroll just, I think, I forgot when, but like during last month, they confirmed that they're putting the movie on Crunchyroll, so it's gonna be on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure you can rent it on PlayStation or something like that. I saw it on YouTube. YouTube has both the sub and the dub for $2.99. And then, if all else fails, the E Streets is talking.
Been talking.
E Street's been talking. So at this point in time, if you have not seen the Demon Slayer movie, it's your own damn fault.
Especially after all the money they made.
People going like, well, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't mind it, and we're gonna get extra scenes. Like, extra scenes of what?
You getting a fucking recap episode and a bunch of fucking dialogue explaining what the fuck happening. Because they gotta pad the fucking runtime of 7 episodes for a 1 hour movie.
Yeah,
your ass is about to be watching hell, dog.
Bro. And the thing, like, who? So, and then you go see a tapered down fight, unless they do something like the Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, where the anime was low key better than the movie. But I'm
not giving them that credit. I'm not giving them that credit.
But
no.
it's like, you want a 7-episode recap just to see a nigga die again? I'm good on that, bro. Like, what is okay? It's like Black Widow. What are you gonna add to that to make me care about Rengoku? He's good. I like him. So, he died. That's it.
A lot of people capping and saying, okay, they doing it just for people to see the movie. I want to say that's cap.
That's
the reason they
cap.
are doing this, and some dude on TikTok explained it. The amount of money they made for that movie is a shit ton. So the niggas behind Demon Slayer was like, let's make some more money and just rerun the fucking movie through television.
Yeah.
That is not because niggas ain't watch it. It's not because they just know that how much of a fucking juggernaut of a property.
Also,
just like if fucking whatchamacallit was canon. Just like if the One Piece movie was canon. Before the next season of Wano come out, they're gonna rerun that movie as episodes. It happened with Super.
Oh yeah, when Super come back, bro, we finna see that Broly movie again.
They do that because of how much money they can make off the movie. It just the way it is. Yes, everybody saw it through everybody in Japan that likes Demon Slayer most likely saw it in theaters. But the way they watch television in Japan, different how we watch it here.
Very.
It just is. The way they consume shit there, they're going to consume the properties that they love. It's just the way it is, right? So you don't have to cap for that, like the creators. They're not doing it because niggas want to rewatch that shit all over again. That's nobody in their right man to do that just because no creator gives a fuck. Like, oh, you didn't watch the movie? Yeah, that's movie. Like, stick your head in doo-doo. You shouldn't have bought the ticket, my nigga. Like, that's not how it works. They're doing it because it's going to make them a lot more money redoing the movie again with 7 episodes. That means you have to watch to finish that movie again. If you don't get it on Blu-ray, you have to watch that bitch for a minimum of 7 weeks. A minimum of 7 weeks.
Which is a month and a half.
And I guarantee you go get like 10 minutes of new stuff.
If that, and the reason I say, the reason I say a minimum of 7 weeks, because depending on how the animation works, there will be breaks for that type of shit. Like you're going to break this week, and
I think they might go on break after the 7 episodes. They're probably going on break until December.
Yeah, because which makes sense.
It's a beautiful thing to love your anime and cat for it, but it's not necessarily like it's not right. Like me personally, I don't actually give a fuck. Like we not about to watch it because I watched the movie. I'm definitely not watching the only new episode that has something to do that not in the movie really is the first episode. That first episode will be a fucking recap of what happened in Demon Slayer. It would just be a way to tell that happens in every anime that has a fucking break. The first, especially Shonen, the first episode is saying what happened beforehand and how we got to now. So don't be surprised. It's a wild ass assumption for some wild ass fans. I'm happy that they getting their favorite anime back. But
they getting the game next month too, so Demon Slayer fans are prospering too. I
forget that game exists.
I mean, I'm not buying that. And it's also another reason why they're doing that movie stuff is because for PR wise, it makes Ufotable look good because of the tax evasions that they got caught up in. Them niggas got caught. We gotta build up some you know what I'm saying?
We paid them, but we gotta build up the revenue.
You know what I'm saying? They was like because I mean, like stuff like that happening, especially when it comes to Japan, makes your business in a very negative light. So they're probably like, okay, let's just push Demon Slayer out because people want Demon Slayer. Let's just give them more Demon Slayer so they can stop talking about our tax evasions and love us again.
Exactly. Like you ain't fooling nobody, G.
It must be fun to be rich and just evade taxes. That must be a cool thing.
Exactly. Unless you're black, like
you got to be rich and white.
Exactly. You got to pass the paper bag test.
That's for the most optimal fun. I mean, you could do it by being black, but you can't really enjoy it fully if you're not white.
Exactly.
In America.
Eventually, you have to pay. Eventually, like so. But yeah, so Demon Slayer is the banger. Regardless how you view it or not, it's the banger.
Yeah.
Second banger will be the return of Mushoku Tensei, the jobless ring.
I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be really good.
I'm gonna actually binge the first season.
It's really good. For an isekai, and you know how I feel about isekais. It's actually a really good isekai. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's dropping next week, or technically this week.
Next week, Saturday.
Yeah,
this upcoming Saturday. So by the time you guys listening to this episode, this upcoming Saturday. Then from there, in terms of new shit, Komi Can't Communicate.
I saw that. I'm gonna watch that.
That's actually gonna be decent. This falls under the similar lines of what you call it.
It's a slice of life romance.
Slice of life romance type that still falls under like what we had a couple seasons ago with the bully shit. What's her name?
Oh, Nagas, not excuse me, Miss Nagataro.
Excuse me, Miss Nagataro. There we go. It falls under that. Like difference is the female character lead is a mute, I believe. So, it's
actually similar to. There's a show. It's actually on Crunchyroll. It's like I forgot what the show is called, but it's this show where this chick, she only communicates by writing haikus. So it's like a romance where she.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so she writes with she doesn't talk. She only writes with haikus, and she has a crush on this dude who looks like a delinquent. So it kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah. So quick description: Timid Tadano. That's his real name, Timid Tadano. Anyway, is a total wallflower. That's just the way he likes it. But all that changes when he finds himself alone in a classroom on the first day of high school with the legendary Komi. He quickly realizes she isn't aloof, just super awkward. Now he's made it his mission to help her on her quest to make 100 friends. Hey man, that sounds true and genuine. G, shout out to him.
Sounds dumb as hell. You don't need 100 fans in life.
I don't need 100 friends.
You do
I'm
not need
cool
100
with
fans
the
in
homies
life.
I have now. G, like 100.
You need 100 associates.
Am I fighting Omega Dio right now? I'm fighting Omega Dio. I just know he's Omega Dio because Dio is the only nigga with 14 D's on his outfit. Just like, what the fuck? This nigga got Super Saiyan 3 hair.
Hey, shout hey, look, man. They said, look, we gotta make deal that nigga. G, they see the vision. Next we have Platinum Inn, which is a mystery psychological drama. The cover art is interesting because I think this is made by the niggas. I think this is made by the writer of Death Note, if I recall correctly. So
Skip.
take that as you want.
No, I'm just
Description though.
I was kidding. You said what is it? What is it called?
As his classmates celebrate, he said, "What came?
What is it called? Platinum Inn."
Yeah, Platinum Inn. The cover art's pretty fire, but it also is very reminiscent of Death Note as well. So I'm like, yeah, this is definitely made by the same writer. But as his classmates celebrate their middle school graduation, troubled Mariah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I okay. He came out with this manga a while ago. I think this was back when I was in high school because I remember reading this stuff. So okay, they're making an anime off of it. Yeah, this show is edgy as hell too because I read like a bunch of the chapters. It's a very edgy show.
We're gonna see. But anyway, troubled Mariah is mired in darkness, but his battle is just beginning when he receives some salvation from above in the form of an angel. Sounds familiar. Now Mariah is pitted against 12 other humans in a battle in which the winner becomes the next god of the world. This is literally Death Note fused with Future Diary.
Yeah, and that's why, because back in high school, that's the kind of edgy stuff that I liked. So I was like, yeah.
So this is gonna be real popular. I think that's gonna be one of those. We're gonna talk about this a lot, like because it's something. And it's 24 episodes.
Yeah, I just saw it's supposed to be 24 episodes. So I guess it may. I think there might be a break. Probably be a break in between this stuff.
Wouldn't be shocking. Maybe a 1 to 2 week break. Let's see. 86 season 2. This was pretty popular, I think. During
wait, hold on. Hold on. You said 86 season 2? Hold on.
Yes.
Is this the show that I think? Is this the show that I think is a show?
No, because this came out like 2 seasons ago. The first season.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about another show. I forgot what it was called, but no, it's not the show. I got hyped for no reason.
So yeah, so if you was a fan in 86, which I believe was pretty popular a couple seasons ago, season 2 that's dropping. For those that are into horror, but with some slice of life comedy, we got Morocco Chan. Description.
Ooh.
She can see dead people. She just chooses to ignore them. That's Michael's plan anyway, but it doesn't seem to be working for her in this love letter to the horror genre that will send shivers down your spine and occasionally tickle your funny bone. See, when you say it like this, now I expect it to be funnier than Ghost Stories.
Nothing's touching Ghost Story. I'm sorry.
If it's not touching the double Ghost Stories, G, it's
not.
It's not it.
Even if you try, you can't. You'll never succeed, bro. Never succeed.
So, then we have the musical anime of this season, Tacked Out Destiny. The cover art for this is fire.
Tapped Out Destiny.
Yeah, tacked like TAKT.
TA
Destiny.
KT.
So this is Madhouse and Mappa is co-developed this. Okay, we're gonna see how that goes. But the musical composition formed the Doyle Power and the girl, legendary opera singer, gets a new life and all of that. It's a gay nigga in his cover. Like, he's very gay.
Relax.
Go ahead and censor that. I can't on my phone. But this a fateful tale of girls fighting with the power of musical scores in a world where music has been forgotten. They just aim for the delight that lies beyond. Tack Out connects music to tomorrow. That's Dana plot of every musical as anime.
Yeah, it's always some Fate of the World BS. It's a skip for me. Looks decent though. Artwork looks decent. I'm checking it out.
Yeah. Then we have The World's Finest Assassination. Full title. I hate when they cut the title out. The World's Finest
Assassin gets reincarnated into another world as an aristocrat.
In another world as an aristocrat. So yeah,
there you go.
The title's your description. I'm not reading.
It's a title anime. I think that's what we need to start dubbing it. It's a title anime.
It's a title anime. So it's an isekai that over explains itself. You read the title. Will you like it? Yes or no, and you go on from there.
It's a skip for me, basically.
Next. Yeah, it doesn't capture me. So, World's in Harem.
Oh my! This is the
I think we
Hadive. Yeah, this is the Hadive, whatever that stream is. This is the Hadive show. This ain't coming out on like Crunchyroll or anything like that, because I saw a lot of people say that this stuff is
it's not touching down.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say
the
this show
funny thing
wild.
is the source in the thing is Crunchyroll. But here's your description. The time is near future Tokyo, Japan. In 2040, Reito, a young man suffering from intractable disease, vows to reunite.
Oh no, it is coming on Crunchyroll. This trailer is quite not safe for work.
Okay.
There you go.
Vows to reunite with his childhood friend, decides to cold sleep to cure his illness. When he wakes up 5 years later, the world was undergoing a major transformation. The male killer virus, feminists is going to love this, kills 99.9% of the men on the planet. The ground was a super harem with 5 billion women for every 5 men.
Projection.
Oh, so this the show that dude got to reproduce the world by himself?
Yeah, I think so. It's like one of those shows where like he's like one of the only males left, and he has to basically go around and sleep with a bunch of them. I heard about
this from somewhere.
We talked about it on the pod. Like
you talked about it, like yeah, because this got like they teased that the show was coming out like I think a year ago or something like that. We were talking about
finally getting.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I heard from this. I'm like, dude, supposed to be getting, hey, bro. I just gotta get one dude, one advice. Every back shot win is not the same. It's not the same. There's different levels of it depending on the size of the glutes.
Judging from this show, is basically big old biddies. Well, no, actually,
oh yeah, Japanese people. Yeah,
actually, is one one chick that doesn't have.
We know where the plot going with this, so
yeah.
We just got to see how extreme. We know where this plot going with this.
The main female character is the super tiggle bitties, big old thighs, things like that. It's a skip for me, bro.
Yeah. So, and we got our next overly titled anime, Isekai. Banished from the hero's party, I decide to live in a quiet life in the countryside.
Okay.
That's the description. That's the title. You good?
It's a skip for me.
Yep. Then we have another comedy, Slice of Life. My senpai is annoying. Igarashi is a hardworking young office lady. Damn, Patrick Mahomes scoring all these touchdowns in like 3 minutes. But Takeda, the senpai above her at work.
Yo, she a lolly. It's a bro. It's a big skip for me, dog.
Hold on, wait.
I have it pulled up. I got it pulled up so people in the who are watching this on the video, I have it pulled up on the screen. It's a burly freak. I mean, obviously she's legal, bro. She's legal, bro. Yeah, it's a big old burly dude, and the chick is a legit bro. She's like this big, dog.
Dude, she's no bigger than Cam's cat.
It's over, G. Bro, this is an mega skip for me, bro. I'd be so uncomfortable. Like, imagine me watching this show and like my mom is like, "Oh, so what anime are you watching?" I show her this show.
Hey, this is for the people that said they're still gonna listen to R. Kelly, man.
Bruh.
But yeah, so.
But I think this is gonna be. I think that this is gonna be one of those, like, you know how that like those like 8 episodes or like 12 or not episodes, a 12-minute type Johns, I think it might be one of those type of animes because people are saying it's a very short like series, but it's a skip for me. I'm not watching it. I'm sorry.
I might watch episode 1 and see where this goes. Then we have Visual Prison. This is another musical and it involves vampires.
Visual Prison. Okay.
Vampires perform visual K music and gather together in Harajuku in an event known as the Visual Prison under the Red Moon once a year, performing songs to entrance an audience. Sorry, okay, I'm good on this. Nah, that's not for me.
It's a skip for me.
That's a nah. Let's see what else we have. I know people watch World Trigger. That's getting to season 3, so keep that.
I would try to get into that, but I don't know. I tried to watch the first couple episodes.
I get to it when I get to it. It's been like that for me. This is another lolly. We won't even get to that. If you like your mech anime, we got Sakugan. In the distant future, long after the Western calendar, I hate when they say that. Just get to the point. Humans live shoulder to shoulder, cramped in a labyrinth. This sounds like
in the distant future, where humanity has been wiped out of existence.
Like nigga, like they're living in space, pretty much like how it was in Gundam, colonies and shit. So pretty much think of Gundam, but one day, how the fuck you say his name? Mimopu begs her father, as a girl, Gagen. These names are trash. To set out as markers, those who chart the innards of the labyrinth as a spelunker to search for her mother who left their home. If they encounter a mysterious giant creature lurking in the cave, blah blah blah. Yeah, this sounds like Made in Abyss fused with Gundam and stuff.
And this travel story between a father and a daughter surrounds adventure with family love. That's a skip for me.
I might watch episode 1. I'm gonna add this to my plan. But let's see.
Any like journey. I find like journey animes being really fucking good unless you would know off the bat if they boring. Like, cause like
you gotta get the first episode of watch
anime, like or adventure or something like that. Cause I don't want to call it adventure like One Piece, but you know the 12 episode journey joints. You would see the hints of darkness that is going to get into that you probably enjoy. For something like Your Life, like what was that? Your Eternity, the Entity, whatever show that came out last season. Oh. That just got completely boring. I was like, this is some booty cheeks. The only thing was good about that show was dude was speaking broken English while speaking English. So it was like, but that's some booty cheeks. But hopefully this one's good. I'll check it out, definitely. I like to see stuff like that. Like, maybe the best is still. I'm still waiting for season 2. I don't know if that's ever coming out.
Well, we got to get it's the movie that's coming out.
The movie is a recap.
Oh. Well, they got a video game coming out, so there you go.
Okay, they do?
Yeah. It's coming out on the Switch, but she probably not. She better hope to God it's not Japan only.
Yeah. I'm going to get that kanji book. The Switch in one hand, the kanji book in the other.
So you can play the Breath of the Wild version.
You got to get the Excel sheet of just like break of the translations.
People do that. That's how I
why I said because you mentioned it for Persona. I was like,
that's what I did with the Trails games and a little bit of Persona. I looked some people were dedicated and went like line for line.
I appreciate those.
Is everything that they said. So shout out to the Breath of the Wild version of
people deserve whatever someone to know in a good way.
Then we got season 2 of Boruto and Inuyasha, pretty much.
I was gonna say Boruto. The princess one.
Yeah, Yashahime, whatever. Inuyasha Boruto.
Yeah, it's a skip for me. I tried to watch like the first episode and I couldn't.
I think I watched the first 3.
I couldn't get past.
Suffer myself.
5 minutes.
I'm probably gonna suffer myself. You know how I'm doing the rewatch. I'm probably gonna suffer myself and rewatch Inuyasha. I got to see how many episodes.
You're not gonna do it, bro. You can't.
You can't do it.
You can't do it, G. You
I'm
can't
gonna see
do
what I
it.
can do. I will see what I can do.
I
I'll
need-
look at the
Look,
episode.
only thing I need out of you, Daytra, is just tell us how many episodes was did the ending song that we always wake up to lasted.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like that joint was the
Wait, is
end.
that
You
the
also-
song?
of the whole-
Is that the song Byron put in the chat? He put like a Japanese nigga.
I don't
singing in the chat.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
what a freaking.
No,
Japanese
that's
Alone.
actually a song. It's funny. That's actually a song I think is in one of the Yakuza games. That freaking
Yeah,
Kazuo
I know I
Sakaze
heard it
sing.
from somewhere, but it's a decent song. Folks are killing that shit.
You need to now. What I need you to do is have a Kagome counter. We need a Kagome
you know I'll
counter.
be working at the same time watching this, bro. I'm gonna miss like 45 Kagome. But nah, I'm gonna see what it's about. I'm looking for something else to watch that's not freaking One Piece and Bleach. So, and I know One Piece, and I'm not watching Bleach. So that's dead.
Yeah, so that's it. Like in terms of what's on my anime list, and probably some other
Wait,
shit.
no
but
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, I think is winter.
I think it's
Like
winter.
Yeah. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is also winter, right?
That bro,
Kaizen's winter. So unless you want to, because this season's not going to end until January-ish, I think.
Mhm.
So if you want to count the real second season of Demon Slayer, that is there as well, but that's later on.
Attack on Titan,
Attack on Titans, I think December as
Jujutsu
well.
Kaisen,
Yeah, the
Chainsaw
winter
Man.
flat,
Yeah,
and that's all. Oh, by the way, that's all Mappa products.
yeah. So I'm saying I'm looking forward to that news article
Hey,
that
we're gonna
comes out.
see. Hey, we about to see which ones they put love into, which ones they didn't.
I'm looking forward to this. Gonna be probably in the spring, the summer season when they just do a deep expose on the working conditions of the Mappa studio. I'm looking forward to it.
Expose might come out before Christmas. It might come out before Christmas. G. They gonna say, "Yeah, look, G, we couldn't escape. We had to work on Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and the
They
final
got it
season of
easy,
Attack
though.
on Titan.
'Cause
We're
look,
doomed.
Attack on Titan.
Like we were slaves in there. We didn't leave.
Attack
We
on
didn't have
Titan
a
got so
Thanksgiving.
much talking that they good. Mappa ain't gotta worry about that till like the last 3 episodes.
That is
That's
true.
animation, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a
Oh yeah,
lot of
because
talking.
You gotta
it's
do a lot
gonna
of
be
talking.
it's gonna be a decent amount of talking. They could finesse it a little bit, but as long it's a few things they just need to hit. But you're right, they don't really need to focus.
No, I'm looking forward to Chainsaw Man. The animation looks so unique to me. I wanna love it. But
I just can't wait till everybody's favorite characters die one after another.
Oh, bro.
It's
Man,
like, oh man, I
especially
love this character. I can't wait to see what folks does, and I'm just gonna be sitting there with an evil smile, like,
Oh man, especially Buddy Samurai Homie,
ooh.
because he has a sword. You know, niggas love sword.
Oh, they finna be like, oh, this is the best character in the show. I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be dancing. I like side characters getting peeled off. Except only one character that didn't get peeled off that I hate, and that's Polinath. He should have died. Fuck Polinath.
Your opponent cheated death so many times.
Polinath was like, I ain't finna die. I'm gonna be a turtle on my soul. G.
But G, that's why the writer said, I let him cheat death too many times. He a turtle now.
He a turtle, but he goes and he cheated death even in a turtle form because turtles live a long life, G. And he a turtle with a stand, so who knows how long folks gonna live as that turtle, G. My man chilling.
That turtle gonna be around. G. That turtle, you probably know that turtle lady just pops up in whatever part of JoJo the manga's on now.
Part 9, he just waltzes up and goes like, Polinath just goes like, I'm here.
I'm like, G,
they damn sure using this turtle in this game. That bitch, they deep as fuck in that turtle right now, bro.
No, yeah.
That turtle, bro.
G, they were having ball in that turtle. That
Musty
turtle.
as hell in that turtle, boy. All them poses and stuff they doing.
It's a whole bunch of JoJo characters and they best friends in the game, right? So it's their whole group. So I walk up to what's her name from part 5?
Trish.
Yeah, I walked up to Trish and she was like, "It's a party in that turtle right now. I had to get up out of it." It's so many. And then my nigga, My nigga Jonathan from part 7.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny from
Johnny
part 7.
Joestar.
This nigga got a horse. This is the fucking horse in there, bro. They slow as hell in there.
They lit. They lit.
They lit in that fucking.
They doing hella poses in that.
They in there having a ball in that turtle, G. So yeah, that's it for this upcoming anime season. It may not sound like much, but then again, this is my theory. The seasons that don't have much tend to always have the best heat.
I'm telling you, G. They usually have like that surprise hitter that's like, holy crap. I did not expect this to be as fire.
Exactly, because you just peep. So we'll see. I might be wrong. So you'll know 3 weeks from now, because the three episode rule.
Yep.
On what that sleeper is. But some stuff has already started today. I know that the little horror anime came out today. That came out today. Everything else is gonna start dropping this week and next. So it's content for you guys in terms of anime, and that's it. Honestly,
I'm too sick. I'm too sick. I'm going sick.